Hey Justine, this is Ellen Hopkins. I'm here at YALLWEST in Santa Monica, and it's like a beautiful day. I'm hanging out with some of the brightest YA stars out here.
Can you tell us about any of your upcoming projects?
It is a young adult book. It's the sequel to my book Tricks, so it's called Traffic.
If someone wanted to get started in poetry writing, which is what you do, what advice do you have for them?
Take poetry. I think a lot of people don't realize that good verse novelists actually do write poetry too. So to study poetry, not necessarily academic poetry, but to go looking for like interesting people like Billy Collins or E.E. Cummings, or just different styles of poetry, and experiment with it and don't rely on rhyme.
What do you think makes something poetry?
It's word choice, it's language, it's sound words, it's like what words you can eliminate so you have the fewest amount of words down to get across the point you want to make. So sometimes you can take an and out and use a comma instead, and that it takes practice to learn to do that stuff, but those things can be distracting, and so and then create strong imagery,
So you write a lot about really important topics that a lot of people go through. Do you pull your inspiration from stories you hear, your own life, or things that you read about?
It's a combination. Early on it was more me or my family or stuff there, friends there, but now it's readers. So when I hear about the same topic from more than one reader or several readers, this is something I know that I need to cover because it means it's important to my readers.
Have you found any cool stories from readers about how your work has really helped them get through things?
Daily. That's inspiring as well.
What could you say to maybe an upcoming author, the importance of really tying in these themes in their writing and talking about it more?
I think, first of all, be courageous and don't back away from the tough stuff, because there are so many kids out there that you don't realize how many kids are going through these things, and they need characters in books that represent them. Or that offer insight, again, into somebody else that they may know, somebody who's going through something. And so to know they're not alone is hugely important. You think as adults, oh, well, of course you're not alone, but they don't. And I hear that a lot too. I thought I was the only one, do.
When someone is going through a hard time, sometimes we really don't know what to say or how to handle it. Do you have any general advice? I know each topic is different, but for people who are going through a hard time or they know someone?
Communication's really important, and to get somebody to open up is really important, because the times when things go really bad is when they don't talk about it and they internalize it. So encourage them to open up. If it's something that you think is really, really going on, tell somebody. It's not about, telling on your friend or whatever. It's about maybe saving that person's life.